The time for talking is over. It is time for action. But before I talk action, I would like to take this opportunity to do the necessary. Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Singh Chudasana, Honorable Dr. Shelat, Chairman of NCCSD, Honorable the Principal Secretary of Agriculture, Dr. Sanjay Prasad. I have met him several times, a friend of mine. Honorable the former President of Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Shri Pandya. Honorable all Vice Chancellors around, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Any society which does not change is the very society to perish. If things are changing and we are not changing, we are about to perish. And India is not ready to perish. So, the question of change for India is not an option. We have to change. You don't have to do it by yourself, and you shouldn't do it by yourself. In this planet, we have to work together, partnership. So I'm here to say that on behalf of my colleague, the Director of International Agriculture from Florida Mechanical University, Dr. Harriet Paul, on behalf of the President of FAMU and the Board of Trustees, and my own behalf, I'm here to say that United States is ready and willing to work with India. You don't have to do it yourself. Human civilization will always depend on sustainable food production. Everybody has to eat, so that is a sure industry on this planet. Now, an order was given by the Honorable Prime Minister of India that we have to double production. But the size of India remains the same. When I say the boundaries, even if we might have a little bit wars in Kashmir and all that, but the size of India remains the same. So something has to change. We have to increase production and productivity. In order to do that, science and technology and innovation will ever be more needed. I have visited India now 4 times. The brain power of India is unquestionable. I have visited several universities. I've seen the administrators and the faculty. We have great brains in India. But if we combine the brains of India and the United States and other countries, we will be even better. You cannot be proud of food which is in your neighbor's kitchen. So India has to be able to produce enough for itself and export. Now, I always say that the nutritional value of any food is 0 if that food is not eaten by somebody. No matter how good the food is, but if nobody is eating it, it is no use. Likewise, any science and technology, if it does not reach the end user, the clientele, that science and technology is useless. We have ways of generating knowledge through research. We recycle knowledge through teaching. And the science we have developed, we send it to the clientele, to the farmers through extension and outreach. Now, writing books is one way of conveying the knowledge which has been gathered for many years to the people. And I met with Honorable Dr. Kirit Shelat in 2014 when he visited Florida A&M University. Not only that, we became good professional friends, but we also became friends in the real sense. We became family friends. I also have a lot of friends here. Dr. NC Patel, Dr. Patak from Dr. Prasad. We have met a lot. We have met a lot, and a lot of Indians. As I said, India has great people. Now, this book should not be the first or the last. We would like to launch an effort, and I have spoken with the Vice Chancellors that we write a much more detailed technical book which can be used at the universities by decision makers and lawmakers, because we as human beings, we learn very slowly. You have to say it again and again and again. And we go through nowadays, when I was going to school, we didn't have TV, at least in Africa. We didn't have TV, we didn't have internet. I didn't even have a calculator when I was going to high school. But we used to do it the old way, sliding rule, and we used to get it right. We don't see the kids nowadays doing like this thing that they are any smarter than us. So I'm saying that collaboration, partnership, this is just the beginning. I know we have very little time to talk, but I would like to stress on partnership. My colleagues say that working together works. Let us work together, not only on climate change, because climate is changing, it's changing the soil, heat stress and all that. We have to have a comprehensive approach of solving problems. And we are happy that India has opened its doors and invited us to be a part of the solution. This will not be the first part. And although we have been coming here, it's not one-way traffic. Trust me, we are also learning a lot from India. So don't think that you are the only one getting stuff from the United States. No, we are also learning a lot from India. We want the partnership to be based on trust and respect. You can work with somebody you trust and somebody you respect. So we respect the Indian people, we respect the Indian professors, the Indian leadership, and likewise. So we have to reciprocate. There are many good things to come. And due to time, I cannot explain everything. Let me say that we are ready to work. Change is not an option. There is a very famous saying that insanity is doing the same thing and expect different results. And I'm sure we are not crazy. So if things are changing, we have to change. We have to work together. I was talking with Dr. Shelat. We were almost suggesting that let us have this as an example. USA, India, Africa triangle. There's a lot Africa can get from India, and India can also get from Africa, from the United States. So the more we are together, the stronger we are. I will end here, and I will have some discussion later. Let me say thank you again. It's great to be here.